What would you do to survive in the harshest conditions imaginable? Imagine it's the summer of 2022. The formidable K2, the second highest mountain on Earth, looms ominously in the Karakoram Range. A group of experienced mountaineers, each driven by their own reasons, gathers at its base camp. Among them is Laura Mitchell, a seasoned climber grappling with the ghosts of past failures. As the journey upwards begins, the climbers are pitted against a relentless series of challenges. The unpredictable weather tears through the jagged peaks, assaulting them with blizzards and bone-chilling temperatures. Each step is a war against the elements, a measure of human resilience against nature's wrath. Gradually, their supplies dwindle, and altitude sickness strikes with ruthless intensity. A strong camaraderie binds the climbers, yet beneath the surface, tension simmers. Laura, desperate to erase the memory of a disastrous expedition that claimed her close friend's life, pushes herself to the edge. But then, disaster strikes. A sudden avalanche engulfs Camp 3, burying their equipment and trapping them in the death zone, a merciless area above 26,000 feet where oxygen is scant and survival, a cruel game of chance. With their radio equipment buried under tons of snow, they are cut off from the world below. One by one, the climbers surrender to the brutal conditions, their lifeless bodies frozen in time. Days dissolve into a grim haze of suffering, where reality and hallucination blur. Laura's resolve wavers as she faces the lifeless bodies of her friends, the dream of reaching the summit now a distant echo. As the endless days roll on, Laura's primal instincts for survival awaken. She finds herself facing an unthinkable choice: stay among the dead or make a last desperate push for life. In a horrifying act of desperation, she resorts to cannibalism, feeding on the flesh of her fallen comrades to fend off starvation. In her weakened state, Laura's mind spirals into madness, tormented by the gruesome acts she has committed. Miraculously, a rescue team from a neighboring expedition spots her frail figure through a break in the clouds. They manage to airlift her from the mountain, returning her to civilization and the relentless gaze of the media. Laura's harrowing tale of survival and the horrors she endured captivates the world. As she battles to reintegrate into society, haunted by her past, her story serves as a chilling reminder of the thin line that separates triumph from tragedy on the world's most treacherous peaks. Frozen Descent, the tragic Odyssey of K2, stands as a stark testament to the unforgiving nature of the mountains and the dreadful choices one can be forced to make when confronted with the abyss of survival.